plan on performing in the showy way in an attempt to impress others. I believe that he already knows where he wants to go. I believe that LeBron James is in the moment where he wants to feel love. He's loving all the attention. He's loving the phone calls from all the different organizations that want him to come there. He's loving the phone calls from all the other stars and superstars around the league. And rightfully so, because guess what? If I was in this position, damn it, I would be grandstanding as well. But at some point, I want to go on vacation. At some point, I don't want to be on call, but when LeBron James make his announcement, damn it, hurry up. Hurry up.
You might be on call for a couple more days here, Kendrick Perkins, because this has been unspooling since I left a couple of weeks ago. Today, LeBron is entering year 24, right? And I think we've talked so much about
but you ain't got no talent, yo. You ain't a rapper. You ain't gonna go get a job.
What is actually the most
You want to make all these motherfucking videos with 706 on. Look at a fucking job, dude.
In the spirit of words of the day, I have one particularly for millennials because there was a crazy book and show. The word to describe what LeBron James brings to a squad is he's an animorph. He's an animorph, which means he can fit in with any type of basketball, he can fit in with any type of player because he has a skill set that continues to morph to what the team needs to be successful. We saw him last season with the Los Angeles Lakers. He morphed into one of the best, I can't believe we're saying this, third options based off of what we've seen historically in his career. He was able to play alongside Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves seamlessly. But then in the same year, we saw what happened in Houston. I still have PTSD because he morphed back into a primary option and won them a playoff series just by the skin on his back and on his, chin. So when you think about LeBron James, he has every skill set, passing. That's why he's scoring. And so it's almost like that's why he has so many callers, because everyone knows they can use him, especially the championship pedigree.
There's no reason to believe that at 42 years old, turning 42 in December, this man can't average 25 and 5 and be an all-star this season.
Well, yeah, and I ain't got to fancy work because my IQ is not that high, but LeBron's it.
You said it,
LeBron, look, he's still an amazing athlete, especially for his age, but his athleticism has waned a bit, as it tends to happen for guys in his 40s. Basketball IQ is still historically high. Wherever he goes, that team is going to get a massive boost of know-how, of smarts, of savvy. And that, to me, is the biggest thing that he's going to bring wherever he lands. This is a guy who's been in every situation, who's finished off a ton of playoff series, a ton of games. Whatever team gets him is going to get a whole lot smarter, as I've done, thanks to Perk and Sinead.
Oh, there you go. This is what happens when Stanford joins the show. Perk, but to both of these guys' point, right? When you're looking at LeBron James, last year he became an option off ball. He's able to be that second, that third. If you're looking at a team like, I don't know, the Philadelphia 76ers, maybe on any given night he's the second, third option, or he's the 1-2 option. Are you holding up a fourth?
I mean, there's a lot of folks who want the ball.
Sure, exactly. So for Perk, where do you see that best skill fitting?
Well, to be honest with you, when it comes to the regular season, I would love to see LeBron James take a back seat, right? That's why, to me, Cleveland is so perfect for him, because Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, and Evan Mobley could get you through 82 games. Now, when you get to the postseason and you need LeBron to be that dude while still having the pieces around him, that's when LeBron James actually loves to show the world that I still could be a number one option. I still could be that floor general. So when you look at this order, you look at the betting odds, yes, they have the Cavs number one and Golden State number two, which I believe that should be his top two destinations. But if I'm LeBron James, considering that my journey started in Cleveland and looking at their roster and what they did in the conference finals, I'm saying to myself, all they was missing was leadership. All they was missing was what Tim just said, that you know how, right? And LeBron James knows how to get it done. And so when you think about the positive impact that he can have on the mindset of the James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, especially Evan Mobley, we talk about bringing the dogs out of players. That's
Share your ride. Get every day ride without Uber X for a more affordable price. Save up to 20% and match with a rider along your route. Second, did you know that you can request your Uber ride up to 90 days in advance with Uber Reserve? One more thing to plan as you get ready to travel. Lastly, just say you want to ride that day. With Uber, you can ride with a high-easy Uber test in an electric vehicle into Uber Eats. It's just out using Uber Concierge.
Are there more options, do you think, from your reporting today than there were when this started, or is this happening because the list is getting more and more rolled down?
Look at 6. And the white special to green. I think it's actually one of the 6 for the Minnesota Timberwolves basketball was the cleanest fit. They've got a LeBron-sized hole at the corner in their starting lineup. So again, that's the cleanest fit. However, I do fear that the ball is Minnesota,
They need to go to Minnesota, bro. I keep saying Miami or Minnesota, nigga. Miami or Minnesota. I'm telling you, bro. Those are the teams right there.
People look like Santa Claus. It would be all right.
Well, it takes one to know one. Then, sticking to West, staying with a weak guard here, because we did see another deal finalized this week. Austin Reeves, he's got the most lucrative NBA contract for an undrafted player in NBA history. He's returning to the Lakers, although league sources confirmed for senior writer Dave McMenamin that he ended up signing a 4-year, $103 million deal instead of the $185 million extension that was originally agreed upon. So here's just a look at how his new contract breaks down, right? His contract increases instead of a 4% year 2 rather than a maximum of 8%. What that does is it gives the Lakers a little bit of breathing room, a little bit of room to exhale next summer. Let's bring in David McMenamin, who is live from Las Vegas. What is the significance of a pay cut here for us?
Can't hit it.
Well, Malika, certainly it follows the example that's been set by Jalen Brunson in New York, Victor Wembanyama with the San Antonio Spurs, and it also takes away some of the fight of what the Lakers had to give up in order to get Walker Kessler. Obviously, we remember not only did they pay Walker a ton of money,
Little ass nigga.
but they had to part with so many draft assets to give the Utah Jazz in order to convince them to do the sign and trade. So if things don't look perfect this year, they don't look exactly like a championship squad should look. It should give them another lever, another maneuver in the summer of 2027 to retrofit their team and have a significant amount of money to try to attract a free agent to make that team better.
Okay, the things we do know are going to look a little bit different for Los Angeles. The Lakers, they're actually the first team that has back none of their top 5 players in minutes that played in the previous postseason. None of those guys are returning to the team. That's never happened before. He's built it off trade. What did he say about the roster turnover? Because he already was, and now even more so, he is cemented as a leader of the team.
Outside Curry.
Yeah, I think as Austin said, quote, everybody knows it's going to be a completely different team. Now, you're talking about a team that's won back-to-back 50-win seasons. Do you think we really want a completely different team? That is the question that needs to be answered this upcoming year. And of course, he spoke about his close kinship.
Damn!
He said, he's maybe one of my favorite friends in this entire planet. He said that Walker Kessler is a big dude who just loves life. They have time together playing for Team USA in the FIBA World Cup a couple years ago. And then you go on down.
Fuck the Lakers, nigga.
The Lakers like the kind of maneuverability of these pieces.
We ain't care no more, nigga. Fuck LA. I'm so happy to say that shit, bro. I've been waiting on that shit. Y'all niggas fucked my career. I'll give you 8 years, nigga. Is this how you repay me? Alright. Alright. You ain't winning no chip with Luka, fat ass. I don't give a fuck if he's skinny or not now, nigga. Ozempic, nigga. Stop playing with me.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, right? There's no question that the Lakers will be offensively dominant. The question is
Shut up, my nigga Austin. I still love you, bro.
They're going for the throat.
I'm gonna be watching, my nigga. I'm gonna be watching.
Let's take a look. The Lakers, their win total.
You trash. Damn. Y'all niggas suck.
46 and a half per game. That gives you 6 times total in the West. Welcome back as we continue to follow the developing story of LeBron James and free agency. We're joined by our senior NBA insider, Sean. And Sean, it's nice to talk to you. See, wow, it doesn't seem like a whole lot though has changed between the Jazz a couple of weeks ago and now in terms of LeBron James' free agency decision. What's the latest you're hearing on a potential timeline?
Well, the last time me and you shared this screen together, we were out there within the house for months, and we were breaking into a major program to discuss LeBron James deciding to leave the Lakers after 8 years to then play elsewhere for a historic 24th NBA season. At the time, I remember I told you my reporting was Cleveland, Miami, and Golden State were the three leaders for him. And now that you're stateside, some things have changed, some things are still the same. All three teams are still in it. The Sixers have since acquired Jaylen Brown. Minnesota, we know, already got LaMelo Ball. They are also two of the teams that are involved. But my understanding is right now, as we speak, LeBron James has the information that's needed to make a decision. It's decision time right now for LeBron James. Team presidents, GM, they're all talking to Rich Paul here again this week. They've made all their pitches. LeBron James has listened to multiple voice notes delivered to him by Rich Paul from other owners and presidents from teams that are trying to get the best pick. And the feeling is that those 5 teams remain in the mix or focus on Cleveland, Miami, and Philadelphia. And he's made it clear he wants to be a part of a team where he has a chance to compete for a championship, a new team environment and culture he can be a part of. But the reason that this is taking so long and why he's able to take this time is this is not a money-driven decision. So we have teams that are offering minimum deals, exceptions, salary cap space as well. So he has to take this time to sit through his decision. This could be really any day, any week.
All right, for Cleveland, Miami, and Philadelphia, it seems like we're getting into the narrow down here, Sean.
The game on this trip to the line. The first free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. A minute and a half gone here in the second
You're seeing this? Prospects available in the state.
Like, like I'm confused on what y'all think y'all doing, bro. Like, what are you?
I'm gonna play this like a stock because
That's foul number 2 for him.
Bang, everything. And that's all goes on by saying that he's just glad he's not broken. Now, I was not going to you about some of the highlights. I was Monday Night Raw a little bit of music. Now I was getting to stuff that gets happened. Back on the show, my name is Matt Westfield Simple, and we're talking about that man like promo segment. They didn't yet. I beat up the Shield. He sounds a little Ambrose in there. And then you've got this back and forth going on in these promos with that Roman. Once you get to the early entrances, if you guys up to 20 minutes, they finally get in the ring. Seth signs the contract right away. I know Roman Reigns really came out on top from the talking part, and then obviously Seth is the one who's staying tall in the whole segment by beating down Roman. So I did like the kind of the contrast between the two. Who did you think more about? Did you like Seth's part in this? Did you like Roman's part in this? I enjoyed Roman because he just got more shots on Seth. And I felt like Seth, again, was a little funky with the style, not in the delivery, but the writing and positioning of it. It just felt like it all kind of punctuated with him just using his tagline that they're revolutionary. I'm like, okay, but talk about the bloodline, talk about the Shield, Seth having to lift Roman up to get to that level, and they're not doing that. They're going in a different direction here, and Seth really trying to defend himself that he's going on his own in his way, he'll never beat Roman. He'll never beat number 1. And says all that. He wants to do all this. I was going to line to say that, Seth, you get money in the bank twice. He's a champion. To use it. He also says that, let's be honest, if there's ever time for a guy to be number 1, your work daddy, Triple H, is here running this place. I love that line. He calls Seth number 2 in all of this. He's never number 1. Seth is very much like the Bret Hart in this situation. And I feel like he always has been. And we're leaning into that more. That Roman is the golden guy. He is the top guy. He's the Hulk Hogan brother. He gets Seth to attack Roman at the very end. Roman's got a Superman punch, he gets a pedigree, he gets a stomp, and Seth stands tall. Was it effective? I think so. He kind of mashed a lot of the weekly things that he was doing to build. And he didn't go with one. Like, we got a contract signing, we got a brawl, we got a pull apart. Maybe Triple H can say that for the pull. You assume that in the coming years we have cool, what is the big punishment? It's probably going to get and then a little bit of clearance. So Roman Reigns should end up getting called at some point. I don't feel like when we go to SummerSlam, that Roman's going to retain. Maybe we'll just see that to watch Roman not have to come, because maybe they want to build Roman and over for WrestleMania. But it don't feel like they're going to position Seth that way as champion. I think that they really just have Seth lose, and they kind of are going to honor the loss. I didn't believe what the Warriors like more than anything. I'm glad I'm not here. And so that's why I feel like Seth can lose at SummerSlam. Roman feels like, okay, acknowledge me, see, you still can't get it done. And Seth's like, yeah, I am number 2. I'm fine with it, I accept it. Well, I think other things that did happen on Raw. He did open up and it's supposed to be in the fight. For secondary, you got Brock Lesnar. He's also back on TV. And he did a whole lot of nothing because Raw I thought was good. I rewatched some of these clips of Raw in the last like 10 hours. Running around what I did. Overall, I thought the crowd really did help this show. From Ola and Raw, the Raw match, main event segment, the crowd was into everything. The couple live audience did the good job. They really made the show. You figure though, the more the call really Brock Lesnar talking about it, we finally got the security out there, we got Ola coming out of the party, and it was just another segment to keep the house over security around. That really looked like it hurt a lot. Brock doesn't do any physicality. He still has to ramp, and before he can talk in all of this, is that Brock was trying to say that he got judged. These things are no touching for either guy. And Brock looked at him kind of like, really? They didn't end up having any physical contact until over the first security, so we didn't get those like big bumps. They were for a couple of weeks, and we put everything on that backstage. Probably the real thing. Policy, and it's fine. I guess the part I do care for like the writing side and all that is that if you have over an answer backstage and you're like, yeah, I was in through it and you lied, Over should then just be furious. And you should then be like, alright, I'm going to go with the story you got. And Over's whole thing all night should be really fucking. Now, Brock probably just literally leaves the building after the segment. It's cool that they did where Over is then trying to hunt down Paul Heyman and then Paul maybe finds out that Over knows that he lied, so Paul is all scared and everything. And then he's going stuck up in the business side. The Paul could have done this approach, like put Paul in danger, and Over is Brock Hunter. Well, I probably love this though. They love Brock Over this and I'm going to say too, I wonder how much more they're going to get out of the two guys in the SummerSlam, because it's been going on so long, right? Since before WrestleMania, we built this stuff, and the initial WrestleMania I thought was excellent because then dominating Brock, all these things, the Brock gets the advantage for a clash match, and now they're just kind of ducking away from each other. But here's a big monster build, they kind of choke every single week. I wonder how we're going to keep I just thought I was like, okay, I just want to keep it, but that's part of the game. Now, I'm sure they keep feet on Raw, and it's very difficult to know that WWE just chuck it on a backstage segment just for no reason. Very clear it's him.
I think it's not hitting shots at all.
Featured in this segment. I suspect what they're going to do is have Enzo's half of it next week. Another match, and they'll focus on him, and then they'll do like a final one where it's the two of them standing together, something like that.
This summer, the cup is bigger than ever, and DraftKings has it covered wherever you live. Thank you, that.
Number one, I like to see Enzo and Cass back on TV in WWE because I think that they're a great actor and a lot of fun. Big Cass, he's just so jacked now coming out of AEW. And Enzo's great on the mic, and I think that it needs that. I think they're using this tag figure desperately. Well, they need something to help them do this thing. This is a great shot in the arm. The these are coming for August the 3rd. It's going to be night after SummerSlam on Raw. It looks like this is when Enzo and Cass are going to re-debut. I'm excited for it. I hope they don't flounder and end up in lower card tag stuff. It's going to be event after And I think it's not exist. Raw or SmackDown, they really, I feel they should have fucking stuff back together, man. Yeah, they're good on Raw, do you? I mean, you got the movie, but they're fucking right now. You got Enzo Cass, they'll show up there too. Street Profits are not on TV, which is odd, but they're around. That's 3 teams. They had all Nagawa. That's 4. So, it's something. Otis Nagawa, though, they had a giant segment on Raw. I was kind of good on this whole segment. I'm going to go ahead and say that I didn't like it because I thought this thing was so stinking long. I thought it was kind of clunky and awkward and not on purpose. Like, I felt like they were not trying to be awkward with it, but I felt the delivery from Maxine and Otis trying to share his feelings, it didn't feel natural. You have all of the division just laughing at them, mocking them, which I get it, they're bad guys, that's what they should do. Maxine's trying to play good girl kind of mediator with all of this, keep the vision away and deal with Otis Nagawa, but they came off as such dorks. And really, I don't know if they have to be really upset about Otis and Tozawa. They're mad that she's got a boyfriend on TV and that they're going to be together. And it's like, well, these are bad guys, but who cares? That's her prerogative. And Otis trying to like share that he's got feelings for Maxine. They never, I remember, they never gone down that path. Like, I'm sure they've all been like friends together, the three of them. Never really hinted at that there's this on-screen chemistry thing between Otis and Maxine. So I don't feel like that was even necessary. That's got being tossed around. Braun Breaker annihilates Tozawa, which is hilarious. Otis has a big full comeback, and he gets ruined by Austin Theory. Maxine was okay with this. That's kind of a simple nice thing, like the little Stephanie kind of deal, and they're taking people out, they all the power. I like the positive. I like Beauty and Maxine together. I think Maxine in the division is a big plus. It's a big win for them. If you can do that for keeping the group alive and together for a long time, and I think it actually helps Theory. Interesting to me with all of this. Long is like the centerpiece of the division. Where 3 weeks ago, he was Mr. Background. And Braun Breaker, he was like an afterthought. This guy is down. He is holding the tag title, and I do not care. He has no presence in this whole segment. Like, it feels like it's Theory and Maxine leading the charge. You've got Logan Paul as the big hype promo guy. He's talking. He's not there. He's the muscle of the group. And I like this because I'm like, wow. Braun Breaker has fallen down.
Force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Going back after the Unified Championship, but he's going to be a tag team guy for a while. And if they bring Bronson Reed back, adding to the division, I think that's okay for the whole business thing, but I think it just pushes Braun Breaker down even further. Like, this guy was up there using the CM Punk and Seth Rollins, and everybody was a common brawl. And now he is a tag team guy and Austin Theory. They're coming back up and being popular again. They did have the backstage moment where you had all the divisions. They talked to Paul Heyman. Heyman says this is all great and wonderful. But he essentially just says, see you later. I'm not joining. Like, he's not coming back to the division. This is over. I hope that they stop this of is Paul Heyman going to come back to the division. This felt like this felt like Paul Heyman being like, you don't need me. I'm out of here. You got Maxine. And through the Brock stuff. Any of the Paul Heyman relationship with the division is very just like, we gotta write our way out of this. And we just need to get out of this whole thing with Heyman and just have him say goodbye and he doesn't care anymore. After all that work, like a year of building this thing, and it's not went out of it. The other notes that I like this is though is you can touch this up for SummerSlam and Saturday Night Thing. They're going to get a big red tag from their point. And I think that he's great to be able to
actually makes both from the line.
Yada. We have Kenny and Royce team fighting abruptly at the very beginning of like a segment that kind of happened out of nowhere. One piece of television that I did like that it did was Jacob Fontu's arrival, they did a split screen. They do more split screen stuff lately. I kind of like it, but they did a split screen with Jacob's arrival while the match was happening. I like this. It felt like oh my gosh, he's coming out of the road. He's coming to the line in the arena. I like that they did this, and not only did they show Jacob arriving, but he's walking and following him.
You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball
Hey
game.
guys, it's a favor of you. Go ahead and click that subscribe button below so you don't miss a single episode of Nightcap. That's what, right here. Come for the force. Take the split.
Draymond Green spoke about the 26 on LeBron James on their golfing trip. Let's take a listen to what Drake and his recruiting speech
Every
was.
missed bucket, it becomes more and more stressful.
brothers, I'd be remiss if I don't take the opportunity to throw my pitch in there. I'd be crazy if together for X amount of days and that real players that I like, yo,
Rose got 40 points.
what the hell going on? What we doing?
The outside.
So there's that. Of course I did that. And of course, the pitch was crazy.
Play in the final.
Pretty. That doesn't change anything. It doesn't make anything happen. I hope so. The things that I shared in it,
And the
I
basketball.
believe.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck if you did all that, bro. I don't want this nigga to go to the Warriors. Nigga, you my enemy, nigga. We've been facing you for years. I don't give a fuck if we friends or not, nigga.
Well, great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Green by Porzingis. Rose.
As today, according to front office sources, multiple Western Conference executives expect LeBron James will sign with the Warriors over the Cavaliers. Wow. Joe, you agree that, Joe?
And you need to string
Hey,
successful
yeah, I think I heard you under there or something. Yo, all things being equal, all things being equal, the Warriors make more sense than anybody.
Why?
Because what does when LeBron James won championships, what does what he surrounded by? Shoot. Yeah. Vanier, Rio, Mike Miller, Kyle Korver, J.R. Smith, yeah. Guy that Danny Green, Caldwell Pope, yeah. Guys that can knock down open shots.
Here's
Who can knock down better open shots than one? Wardell, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, but he don't want it. Yeah, right. Y'all dick riding on one person. Come on, bro.
Yeah. Were you rather take I take one on you. Want to take Wiggins more than Stephen three?
We finished.
Okay.
Bro, y'all keep bro.
Yeah.
Thank you. Another shooter.
And we got young Bull. We got
David Mitchell.
Here's
David Mitchell. Yeah, I mean, he's okay. He ain't great.
Now we got somebody else coming up.
We got Chris Harper coming up.
Y'all listen to me now when I'm talking, man. You know, just be I think I'm lying. And I've been right on all year long.
Yeah, you got about Ray Allen, though, Joe. I mean, Joe, always Joe,
Oh, man.
Yes. That's when he thrives at his best. He wants shooters around him because he knows the double team's going to come. And guess what? The double team doesn't come because they're attached to those shooters. Now he can get downhill more freely. Kevin Love revamped his game.